Hi everyone, I'm Rachel from the Preschool Development Centre and I'm here to talk to you today about Halloween lesson plans. So I have them linked below for you to download and I'm going to go through them in this video. So you can do both or either, it's up to you, but I hope that you have a really good week this week. It's always a fun one. Normally Halloween, autumn, winter, Christmas, things like that, I call them seasonal breaks or celebration weeks, and that's where I would put it in my medium term plan for the parents and ourselves obviously. So first up I have spiderweb making. So I will give the children a paper plate with the middle cut out like this, or if you want to cut circles out of recycled cardboard, whatever you have going for you, you do that. And I will ask the children to make slits all around it like this. So it's a really nice scissors activity. If you have anyone, you know, able to do this or cut out the circle in your classroom, even better. You can get them to do all of them and save yourself some time. And then I will give them on all thread. So I just have like paper thread here, and literally I will get them to stick it in. Once you get the first one stuck, it will stay, and you don't need glue or anything. And you just pull it through again and again, as many times as the children want, and make a beautiful web to hang in your room. So it's a really, really nice activity. My hair is doing very witchy things today. It's not on purpose. Still have postpartum hair after 9 months, but hair never. So that's a really nice activity to do. You know, we want to talk about Halloween in circle time and make sure that you have books and pictures and everything to enrich the child's learning in your classroom. They should be able to see the celebration throughout the room by kind of as early as possible. Like I tend to do art on Monday so that I can put it up in the room and they can see the celebration happening around them, and have the activities ongoing all week, because it's party week. I completely understand teachers who, you know, have the Halloween party on the Friday, but I just think that you should have that fun, excited enjoyment all through the week. You know, we can have the actual party on the Friday, but I think every day should be filled with the excitement of the season and what's happening and why we celebrate Halloween. We should talk about all these things all through the week. So next up I have pumpkin counting, and it's as exciting as it sounds. Again, with recycled card or my trusty paper plates, I'll get the children, normally paint them orange, then I will take them and using a black permanent marker or a good black crayon, I will write numbers on them, and 1 to 10 or 0 to 10, whatever you're doing in your classroom, and I will put them on a tray on the shelf and then use them for number ordering all week. It's a really, really nice activity to have. You can do this earlier on in the season. Either, you know, pumpkins are not just Halloween, they're for the whole kind of autumn harvest season. But, you know, they're always used more this week because it's a bit exciting. You can draw faces on them as well, you know, you can make it fun. So we order them up 1 to 10, normally 1-on-1, but you know, the children often, because it's so novel and exciting, they will do it together. So either is fine. So next up I have for you a really fun and particularly disgusting lesson, which is jelly brain dissection. So normally I just get a normal mixing bowl and I will dissolve some jelly until it's kind of cool enough for the kids to mix, and then they can mix it, and we'll pour it in kind of halfway up a mixing bowl, and then we'll add just little bits from the craft cupboard. So, you know, little beads or little bit strips of wool that we haven't used or things like that. Put them all inside, let it set, and then the children have to take turns picking one thing out with the tweezers. And normally I make this during the week, and then we do it at the party on Friday. So yeah, they just take turns. Make sure there's enough in it for everyone to take something out. Or if you want to make loads of them through the week, absolutely do, and let the kids just get their hands in and squeeze it. If you have younger kids, you don't have to put little things in there, you can just do the jelly. But I would do maybe a couple of colours and then just let them get their hands in and squish it and squeeze it, and it's loads of fun. Really, really good sensory activity for any time of year. A lot of time, if I'm doing Europe and I'm doing a tea party for England, for instance, I'll make pink jelly and put it in the teacups, and that's kind of the activity that I'll do for that. So jelly is super fun if you can use it in your classroom. Next up is a web basket. It's a basket with holes, or if you need to make a paper basket, that's fine. So A4 page, just cut it here, here, here and here, and then fold it up and sellotape it, make a little bit of a basket, and then you can use a hole punch to make holes around the side, and then just thread you know, wool or string, whatever you have going through it. And then we're going to put things in it, so they can be gross things like little spider ornaments if you have them. You know, we can make worms out of pipe cleaners or wool, or we can make things that need to be rescued. So maybe, you know, there's a magic witch who has trapped all these things in the web, we need to rescue them, and the children, either using their fingers or a utensil like a tweezers or a tongs, will have to reach in and rescue the items that are in there. So it's a really good fine motor activity, and also, you know, it's social. We'll normally do this in a group of maybe 2 or 3. It's also on the shelf, free for the children to get whenever they want. And we're talking about the celebration when we're doing it, and all the things that go with the celebration. So it's all the social and emotional things as well. So it's a lovely little activity. It's a great one to have on the shelf. So the last lesson that we're doing this week is a potion table, and this is my absolute favourite. I think that you should just stock up on baking soda and vinegar and just do this every day this week. Do it outside, doesn't matter, wherever you want, but just, it's the best one. So we will line up glass jars if you have them. If you're not comfortable using glass jars, you know, any kind of see-through cups or bowls, whatever you have. Put them all outside, or if you're inside, put them on a table. Put a couple of drops, I would say about 3 drops is perfect, of different colour food colouring in the bottom of them all. About a tablespoon of baking powder is normally enough. Maybe 2 if you need to cover if it starts to absorb the food colouring, maybe 2. And then make a mixture that is 50% vinegar, 50% water, and put it in a squirty bottle and get the children to squirt and make it explode everywhere. Another way to do it is to put the vinegar and water, it has to be 50-50, you can't put more water in than that. Put the vinegar in the jars, put the food colouring in, and then get the children to sprinkle the baking soda in. So the more baking soda they put in, the more explosions there's going to be. You should give them spoons, because, you know, sometimes it doesn't mix properly and you get a better explosion if you give it a bit of a stir. It's just so much fun to see the colours everywhere. You can talk about what the colours are, what happens when they mix together. I love this so much, and I always find it so much fun, and I will always put my witch's hat on when we're doing it, just for that extra little celebration feel. So that's all I have for you this week, guys. It was a bit of a shorter video than usual. I think I just talked really fast. I'm not sure why, but anyway, it doesn't matter. You got the information that you needed, and now you're going to go and download and print those lesson plans and put them in your file. We want to make your file the best base curriculum that we can, and so each week you're going to go through that, get those lessons, and then do them with your class. If you haven't already, please like this video and hit subscribe if you liked it, of course. Okay guys, that's it from me. I will be back next week with more lesson plans, and I will see you then. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!